sixth of the Spider-Man movies. I mean, why the confusion?
Because this is the sixth movie, but the seventh Spider-Man. What's going on here?
Yeah, this is so Tom Holland is the new guy here. He's 21 years old, an English actor who you probably haven't seen in much of anything. He's been in a couple movies, but most people don't know him except from Spider-Man or from the last it was Captain America movie where he made his first appearance and everybody really liked him there. This is a reboot of the franchise. Obviously, he plays a 15-year-old high school student, and that's where for me what makes this the best Marvel movie that I've seen so far.
Oh.
And I hate raising expectations because you go in and then you're just going to be disappointed. But for me, because this is a John Hughes, Ferris Bueller with superpowers. It is a high school movie, and the stakes are low, and that's what I like about it. I can relate. I think everybody can relate. Most of us have been to high school in the past. Most of us have not wielded Thor's hammer
right.
or tried to save the world from aliens. And that's where I think a lot of these movies, they're a lot of fun, but for me, I don't care so much when it comes to those things. But when it comes to helping an old lady cross the street, which is what Spider-Man does in this, because he has to learn how to be a superhero, and that's a lot of fun to watch. And this movie is very, very funny.
Well, that's some pretty high praise. And actually, you're right. That's what Spider-Man was, or that's what Peter Parker was, a high school kid, kind of a nerd, and sort of has to figure out he's a superhero in training, more or less.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what you get here. He doesn't start out as this brooding guy, who's all with the weight of the world on his shoulders. He has to save the world and do all these things. No, he's just a high school kid, and that's what makes this so much fun. So it's going to make a lot of money this weekend, $100 million probably at least. Word of mouth, I think, is going to be great, so that's going to bring it up. We're looking at the benchmark of Wonder Woman. That was $103 million and the best opening so far this summer. I think this is going to beat that.
All right, good. So I might go see a bang 'em up, shoot 'em up movie. There you go, Spider-Man. All right, what's this controversy with Hawaii Five-O?
So Hawaii Five-O has, kind of four main actors, but really Alex O'Loughlin and Scott Caan are the two main stars. Daniel Day Kim and Grace Park are supporting actors in this. And Daniel Day Kim and Grace Park went to re-up their contracts, and they wanted the money of the other two. So they wanted to be on par with all four there. They didn't get their money. And so some people started saying that maybe there had something to do with the race because they're Asian and Pacific Islander actors, and the other two guys are white, and that's why they're getting more money. So there's been this controversy over the past week over that. And Daniel Day Kim on Wednesday posted on Facebook saying, they went for the raise, they didn't get it, and the path to equality is rarely easy. That's what he said. CBS says, for its part, we tried to keep them. We offered them huge, significant salary increases. It just didn't work out. And the showrunner of Hawaii Five-O said, look, we have the most diverse cast on TV. This had nothing to do with race. But this conversation has come up again about equality in Hollywood and how tough it is for especially minority actors to be on par with everybody else.
That's interesting. All right, and then finally, I'm asking this question for my neighbor who's a Big Brother fan. I stopped watching it after season 1 or season 2. What's the controversy there?
Big Brother, I love Big Brother. It's my guilty pleasure of the summer. I don't watch any other reality shows. It's just Big Brother. So this week, it's been a crazy week. CBS has done everything it could to try to ramp up the drama. They've introduced a whole bunch of twists. It's really worked. There's been 5 nominations in the first week alone, and the first person went home last night. I don't know if you want to ruin it for viewers who might or might not have seen it. This is the kind of show you kind of really got to watch in real time. But
right.
There's just been, person after person on the block, and it's been a lot of fun for a show that, honestly, a lot of people in the TV industry and a lot of critic friends I know, they watch this and don't admit it.
That and Survivor and Amazing Race, some of those first original reality shows still going strong, I guess, right?
They're still on, and they're still good. I don't watch Survivor and never really got into the Amazing Race, but they're still like the same quality. Big Brother is schlock. I mean, it is pure, just it's not a good show, but it's a lot of fun to watch.
Amazing Race is a great show. I stopped watching it once they moved it off Sunday night, but that was always a good show. All right, Jason, have a good week. Thanks for checking in.
You too. Take care.
620, checked at 826 here, Big 550 KTRS. Anybody see what's going on at